Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Krashy, and today I'm going to do a little bit something different. So, look, I've got my Nintendo Switch Pro controller, and this is the second controller I have. I don't know if you can tell. You see how the analog's stuck in place? These things keep breaking on me. I've had two controllers in like almost 3 months, 2.5 months or something. This was the replacement for the first one that did this exact thing. This messes you up in game, and I'm kind of sick of it for a $60 controller. So I had a recommendation from my buddy Gigs. He told me to check out this company called PowerA, and I ordered one of their controllers. So this is the enhanced wired controller. That's what they call it anyways. And let's go ahead and unbox it, and then I'll follow this up with like a review. So the packaging is pretty nice. It's a little bumped up a little bit, and I've already cut open the sides or whatever just so I could cut it open. Actually, I have to cut open one more little sticky part, so go ahead and cut that open. I don't really care about preserving the box, but it's got a 10-foot cable, anti-friction rings. Ooh, ergonomic design, no batteries required. It's got a 3.5mm audio port, which I won't be using, and then it has like some paddles on the back. It's not really paddles, they're buttons, but additional buttons on the back. The packaging is pretty nice. I mean, it looks like, you know, the controller looks nice in there. They even have this like little image on the inside. It's got this like magnet folding to it. But yeah, it's a PowerA Switch controller. It looks nice, and apparently the cable is really, really long. So let's go ahead and open it up and see what we think about it. So going ahead and I'm unboxing it like in the air because, you know, that's how I do it. And so you can see, oh, it's got a detachable cable. That's nice. I'm gonna hate the fact that this cable is super, super long. I might even get a shorter one for it because I don't really need 10 foot of cable, or I'll just wrap it up. And it's literally simple packaging. So just the controller inside the little plastic. It does come with like a little book, I guess. It's probably just like generalized information. Yeah, it's gonna be pointless information. So a little pamphlet, you know, the usual. Don't eat it is what it says. Don't eat the controller. Keep the controller away from kids, probably. And let's go ahead and pull the controller out and feel how it feels. Okay. So first and foremost, I gotta say, comparatively, very lightweight, which with a controller, not sure I'm a fan of. Doesn't feel super sturdy. But the buttons don't feel bad. It just feels very hollow. It sounds empty. The button clicks, I don't know if you probably can't hear this because the mic filter, but they don't feel great. It feels like what I would expect from a controller that costs like $21 or something, but who knows? All right, let's plug in the cable to see what it feels like. Cable plugged in, because it does have this like deep setted plug. Like the cable plug is like really, really down in there. Plugging in the cable felt seamless. That's good, and I probably won't even let the controller have that much like slack in the cable. I'll probably mostly keep it like tied up, and like I'll wrap it up and Velcro it back together. But the analogs, the crazy thing about this is that the analogs are super snappy, like go straight back in place, which is my biggest concern. And these analogs, they might be raised. They feel raised, which is probably a good thing. Pretty excited to try this one out. The analogs definitely feel raised. I like that. And all the buttons, I mean, the buttons feel smooth. They feel responsive. It just all feels very lightweight and kind of, I hate to use the word cheap, but it does feel a little cheap. But not like cheap in the sense that like it's bad cheap. I mean, like it literally just feels like it's like not the most expensive thing they could have put on a controller. But again, 21 bucks or 21, $22, however much I spent on it. So yeah. So I'll play some games with it. I'll probably record that section later, and I will let y'all know what I'm thinking of it. But this is the controller. Really nice design too. I mean, it's, you know, simple print. I don't know how they do stuff like this. I genuinely have no idea, but it doesn't look messed up at all. Feels really clean. Yellow is my favorite color. You can kind of see it. Really nice look to it. Got Pikachu on it, which I didn't really care about that much, but hey, why not? I'm playing a Pokemon game, right? And honestly, I feel like it's gonna be the crazy thing is the analogs feel better. I mean, they're not getting stuck, so compared to the Switch Pro controller. So yeah, we'll feel it out and we'll let you know. All right, so now we are in the game. I have the controller. I'm gonna put myself up to level 10, sure, why not? And we'll feel out the buttons. Everything's feeling kind of good. And let's just move around, okay? Feels responsive so far. Everything feels good. just want to mess around with the controller. I mean, my analogs aren't sticking. It's very, very responsive. Very responsive. I mean, honestly, this feels like a solid controller. I'm playing claw with it. I don't know how to program the buttons, but I think that this is how you do it. I'll have to... Oh, okay, look, I already did it. Well, I programmed the A button to my paddle. This is me using the paddle right now. Okay, so you probably hold it, and then you press the... I don't know how I did it, I'm gonna be honest, but... Oh, I think I did it. I think I have the paddles mapped now, which I may not even use that much. But I'm pressing the back paddle right now. Yeah, the paddles feel a little weird to me. I'm not a paddle player, so I don't know. Well, they're not even paddles. They're just like back buttons, but I have them bound to... Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see how I feel about that in the future, but for now, just playing around on the controller feels solid. I mean, the biggest thing is, like, and this is not something I can really review, I don't know how long the controller will last, which for me is a bit of everything that I need to know, you know? Considering I'm coming off of a bum controller, but everything feels solid. Let me press all the buttons. So, took a screenshot, pull up the map. Nice. Like, everything feels good. I mean, yeah, everything feels solid. And yeah, I'll probably be using this going forward. So that's my my review of the, I don't know if it doesn't really have a specific name, but enhanced wired controller from PowerA. And they also, like, I think if I remember correctly, it's like licensed by Nintendo, so they have the ability to make these, and it feels like a pretty good controller for the price. So if you guys are looking for a controller, definitely consider checking it out. I'm not sponsored by them. I don't make any money for doing this, and I don't have an affiliate code or any way to track purchases done through me or anything like that. So just wanted to try out something different. Got a recommendation from, like I said, my buddy Gigs, and he told me I'd like it, and I went for it. So thanks for watching this video. I definitely do appreciate it. It's yeah, it is what it is. So thanks as always, friends. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Be sure to be kind to one another. Tell someone that you love them, and I'll see you on the next video.